Sam, welcome back to the show. This was a very tense game, but I have to say, you got a great position out of the opening and you were playing really, really good moves. When did you feel like you lost control and allowed your opponent back into the game?
After bishop c6 check, I thought the game would just win itself, and then he blitzed out king e3, at which point I realized I cannot just go knight d5, knight c3 like I wanted.
Bishop
and
to
it's
c6, remind us around which time was this?
Right here.
I gave bishop c6 check. I can't see the board
Okay,
right
maybe
now,
you have it on yours.
42 or 43?
Yeah, now I see. Yeah, so after bishop c6 check, I thought was a very bad move, and after king e3, I was already really struggling to find a plan. Like I cannot just go knight d5, knight c3. I don't think, because he'll go a4, and I couldn't figure out how I'm actually going to do anything, and his king is coming to become annoying, and it was very difficult to come up with a plan here. Maybe I should have...
I think at that point it was knight d7 instead of knight d5.
So the move was...
Bishop c6, king e3,
so
and
bishop
now knight
c6,
d7.
the best move was knight d7. Right. I saw this, but after king d4, what's my next move? Or bishop e4 even, I was not sure about. Oh, bishop e4, I should just take a knight f6, yeah. This was probably a better way. And king f6 now or something?
Yeah, king f6, maybe just bishop b5 as well.
Yeah, okay.
But this is
somehow
not...
I was struggling to find a
bishop
plan.
b5, I think was...
Yeah, and then, I guess there's never bishop e4 because it's always taken knight f6, yeah. So I just undo the stupid bishop c6 from before, yeah. So I thought bishop e8 was winning, but I had missed an important detail. And
what was the detail?
I think already it's just a draw. So I saw this knight c5, and I just missed that he's going knight a6. I thought he's going, and then knight b8. I thought he was going knight b7 instead of knight a6. That's what I had calculated, at least. Knight b7 here. And then my point was after knight takes h5, whichever knight he takes on a5 with, say knight b takes a5, king d7, his knights are now incredibly stupid and permanently stupid. And they cannot be fixed. And I thought that I will win the game with the h-pawn routinely. So this is what I had in mind when I played bishop e8, or at least that's what I calculated, but I missed that after king e7, knight a6, I just missed knight c5 and knight b8. I missed, and after knight b8, I think white's making a draw easily.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I was just one time. Basically, this position here after knight takes a5, go back to it. Yeah, after knight takes a5, I believe king d7 is the winning move, essentially. And by this knight b8, knight a6, b8 business, my king ended up on the wrong square, is a good way of explaining it.
And that's one thing that we were discussing as you were getting mic'd up. It's all these very difficult decisions under tremendous tension and pressure. How do you deal with that?
I don't know. I've been doing it for my whole adult life. I'm just used to it. I mean, trust me, you screw up enough as much as I have in life. You're used to making mistakes, and you don't worry about making more.
Absolutely. You just pull yourself back up and keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir?
No, we've been enjoying the tournament. We had that one round, Sam. It was immediately after the free day where we had 5 decisive games out of the 6 in the open section. And maybe it's one of those periods where there's a lull. 6 draws yesterday, and maybe we're going to see, I don't know, 6 draws today. How do you explain that? How do you get all decisive games?
I've been the main contributor because I should have drawn the game with Dominguez at the end, and I also should have won this game, so I was the contributor to the 6-0s, for sure. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just luck of the draw. I mean, for me, I try to play fighting chess every single game. I mean, I'm a very risk-loving player these days, so... You know, but every now and then games are just drawn. I mean, yesterday, like, Darius completely shut me down, and I didn't have a chance at all ever, and I was just worse at some point. So, you know, I'm trying to fight every game. I think today I showed I was, like, ready to fight with black. Like, for example, after he played e4 in the opening, like, I believe e5 is just a draw. It's like d5, knight b6, bishop b3, bishop g4, trade everything, big draw, and... I decided to keep the game going even with the black pieces, when on paper a draw with black, yeah, like here e5 as far as I know is just supposed to be a draw. Right. Making like 3 more moves.
Yeah.
But I decided to keep the fight going, even with the black pieces, when on paper a draw with black against Sevian is fine. So I'm just trying to play combative fighting chess every round. But chess is just such a drawish game in its nature that sometimes that's what you're going to get.
And you got your chances, and this is exactly what we love to see here at the US Championship. Very combative chess. Thank you for displaying that, Sam. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. And